Welcome back. The Biden administration concealing details of U.S.-funded projects and aid to Afghanistan before the Taliban takeover. And records obtained by Fox News show a watchdog attempted to block that move. Judicial Watch President Tom Fitton joins me now. Tom, why did the Biden administration want so badly to hide this once public information?
Well, they say it was for safety concerns. Afghanistan was collapsing because of Biden's surrender. And they wanted to take material down from the internet, and they had looks like a multi-agency-wide effort to start censoring material. And the Special Inspector General for Afghan Reconstruction, which has been tracking spending, totaling, I think, $146 billion at least in Afghanistan, he said, well, what are you doing here? A, these documents have been up here for as long as 10 years. And B, the law requires they be up here. They have to be public, the Inspector General's Act. And he said, I want someone more senior to tell me that we need to take this material down. And they had the controller, a senior State Department official, send a letter saying that temporarily we may have to take this stuff down. But when you look at the material, it's clear they had strong objections, including legal objections in terms of being violation of the law. You know, what's interesting about this is these are documents we normally don't get. So my guess is the Special Inspector General wanted this information to be public. We didn't have to sue for them. It usually takes forever and a day to get documents like this, if at all. So I think they're still smarting over this censorship that had the – and remember, this was not publicly disclosed until people figured out stuff was being censored on the internet, as Americans were trying to figure out just how much equipment and wasted money was spent in Afghanistan, and especially the equipment that may have ended up in the hands of the Taliban. I see they had a parade the other day, seemingly using our equipment to parade in the middle of the country.
Tom, there are a lot of details involved in this. What is your one big takeaway statement about this incident?
Well, it looks to me, based on our experience, there was no good faith-based reason to take this material down. And so when that happens, you have to wonder, was the material taken down to protect Joe Biden from further negative headlines over his humiliating surrender in Afghanistan?
If you remember, that entire time, it seemed to all be about positive media coverage for the White House. And what they got ultimately was the exact opposite in light of the horrific decisions that they made. Meantime, a veteran in Pakistan says he sought help from the U.S. Embassy, but officials would not give him assistance. Let's listen to that unnamed vet.
I showed up outside the U.S. Embassy, and I literally begged them to let me in. It's embarrassing. They will not. A U.S. citizen is not permitted entry in U.S. soil.
Tom, I just don't understand this. I feel like I've asked this question for the last 4 months. Why is the State Department refusing to help not just this soldier, but so many Americans just trying to get home?
It's unfathomable to me. I don't understand it. And again, this is a failure of oversight by Congress and the media to hold the Biden administration accountable for the disaster that they created, that not only lost lives directly, but continue to put lives at risk.
State Department hiding behind privacy considerations, saying they have no further comment, not really given an answer there, Tom. This is unconscionable, unfathomable, to use your words. I don't get it. I don't think the American people understand it either. This is not how America works. Tom Fitton, we appreciate your time this morning. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.